Welcome Timebeat Breaking News channel. Here are our breaking news today. 1. Every U.S. state has at least one variant coronavirus case. COVID-19 updates. 2. U.S. Chinese diplomats clash in first high-level meeting of Biden administration.
Every U.S. state has at least one variant coronavirus case. COVID-19 updates. The United States reported a record 949 new variant cases on Thursday night, bringing the country to 5,804 known cases of variants that threaten a declining level of coronavirus cases. With Vermont's reported cases, every state in America has now discovered variants. The variants can spread more easily, dodge treatments and immunities, or both. In all, the U.S. has added more than 2,000 variant cases in the last week. Thursday's report is the first since Tuesday's. The biggest changes were in Texas, which added 182 cases to reach 420. Florida added 159 cases to reach 912. Pennsylvania doubled its tally to 138. And Iowa went from 25 variant cases Tuesday to 63 Thursday. Vermont reported its first 5 cases of B.1.1.7, a variant first seen in the United Kingdom. It is America's most common variant. 6 of the 8 victims of Tuesday's attacks were of Asian descent, including 2 of the 4 victims who were killed in Cherokee County. A new study is adding to the growing body of evidence that low-dose aspirin helps lessen the harsher effects of contracting the coronavirus. The study, conducted by George Washington University researchers and published in the journal Anesthesia and Analgesia, examined the records of 412 patients admitted to U.S. hospitals with COVID-19 from March to July of last year. Of those, nearly 24% had taken aspirin 7 days or less before hospital admission, or within 24 hours after admission. More than 40% of those patients had improved results in key areas compared to patients who did not take the cheap, widely available drug.
U.S. Chinese diplomats clash in first high-level meeting of Biden administration. The first high-level U.S.-China meeting of the Biden administration got off to a fiery start on Thursday, with both sides leveling sharp rebukes of the other's policies in a rare public display that underscored the level of bilateral tension. The run-up to the talks in Anchorage, Alaska, which followed visits by U.S. officials to allies Japan and South Korea, was marked by a flurry of taking a tough stance of Washington, and by blunt talk from Beijing. The Biden administration has made clear that it is looking for a change in behavior from China, which has expressed hope to reset relations between the world's 2 largest economies that worsened drastically under former President Donald Trump. China's top diplomat Yang Jiechi responded with a 15-minute speech lashing out over what he said was the United States' struggling democracy, poor treatment of minorities, and criticizing its foreign and trade policies. Afterwards, the United States accused China of grandstanding, while Chinese state media blamed U.S. officials for speaking too long and being inhospitable. Both sides accused the other of violating diplomatic protocol by speaking too long in opening remarks. Still, the 2 sides reconvened for another meeting on Thursday evening, and a senior Biden administration official said that the first session was substantive, serious, and direct, running well beyond the 2 hours originally allotted. China firmly opposes U.S. interference in what it regards as its internal affairs, issues such as Taiwan, Hong Kong and Xinjiang. Even the status of the meeting became a sticking point, with China insisting it is a strategic dialogue, harkening back to bilateral mechanisms of years past. The U.S. side rejected that, calling it a one-off session. Bonnie Glazer, an Asia expert at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, said tough statements from both sides in the run-up to the meeting had created a risk that it would devolve into an exchange of accusations and demands. Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.